Greetings, Scorpio. Tis me, Olin Odinson, bringing unto you a fortnightly message. Fortnightly, 2 weeks, if anybody was wondering. Um, yes. So before we begin, we're just gonna do the introduction. And Scorpio, I can get so free with the Scorpios. I love it. I'm Scorpio. So if you are here, there's probably a message here for you. If it doesn't resonate, then it's probably just not for you then. And that being said, there is further guidance. I'm not gonna look, but a card already flipped for you. There is further guidance regarding the thumbnail. I do not use it without purpose. It's my guides lead me to the thumbnail, and the link also provides extra information. Perhaps that'll help you with your situation, something that I didn't say. This is a lot of people I'm reading for, so we can only stay specific. That being said, we're going to be working with the Faeries Oracle, and then reading on the information with these as the main foundation of this reading, of these readings, and then we'll look at other decks for further guidance. But right off the bat, we have these two cards, Scorpio, so let's just, before we flip it, tuning in. Scorpio. There seems to be an unresolved issue of the past. An unresolved issue of the past that either you haven't dealt with or has yet to be dealt with. It's almost like something that you forgot about, but you're not really worried about it. You understand it's going to be resolved in good time, and you are witnessing right now that it's time to go through this, whatever this is. We'll put one more card, and then we'll begin. Yes. So, it seems like there's an understanding that the Scorpios that I'm connecting with, there's this understanding that the situation you're in will not last long, if not, it probably already has passed, because this doesn't feel serious at all. We have the Lady of the Harvest right after that, and this is all about watching the fruits wither and not being sad about it, but understanding that's the cycle of life and just seeing the beauty in everything. But more specifically, this is, give me another example. It's almost like it's almost like if you know. Thank you. So it's like, let's say some of you are about to quit smoking or something, and you're like, all right, since you know you're gonna quit smoking, you're like, all right, you know what, today you already made the decision, but it's like you spend your time well in hell before you go. So right now, let's say you're just in a situation, you know you're not gonna. Let's say you're in a situation pretty much that is not serving your purpose, and you already decided that you're gonna let it go. You're like, okay, well, now that we've set that up, let's just kiss it goodbye very well. That being said, whatever this is, it's like it's like, you know, you gotta clean your home, but in the moment you're like, you're just gonna throw the bag of chips on the floor because you're gonna clean your room anyway, type of thing. You know what I mean? So, but that being said, that's just what I was picking up. There's just this enjoyment. There's just joy in the darkness right now. It's very interesting, but specifically in this dynamic right now, maybe if you're in a relationship or just something to do with your career, it seems it's almost like you're pretty much, you're gonna take it serious in 10 minutes, not right now. All right, so that's all they want to give me with that. And then there's this, the Lady of the Harvest energy over here, energies over here. Sorry, that was bothering me. Yes, and it's right next to the Patience card. Well, the Sage, but the Sage essentially has a lot of patience. It's almost like maybe you're dealing with someone who has a lot of patience, someone's that is just waiting for you, and they're understanding. Something is understanding. Maybe this is the universe is just sitting there on the sidelines, very understanding that is very understanding of your needs, very understanding of your needs, and how also getting it though. Scorpio, interesting. It's almost like you've prepared for this change for so long. It's like you're about to go on a diet, but before you go on a diet, you're gonna pig out essentially. And yeah, there's a beautiful vibe here, very beautiful. It's a serendipitous energy of just let let. Right after that, we have the guardian at the gate. A very interesting message here. It's like it wants to go all over the place, but it just isn't. It's like because it's almost like the universe is preparing you for something very big, very big. And I'm not just saying that. It's because every time the guardian at the gate is a serious energy. It's but before you enter, this is not just any change. It's a change that'll have a domino effect in every aspect of your life. And because of that, now the message is coming into a lot clearer. Because of that, you're just understanding. You're looking around you like, damn, everything is gonna change. So let's make sure we spend our time here well before we go. Pretty much. That being said, Scorpio, you're going through. It's like you're about to enter this new world. Whatever this is, it's huge. It doesn't feel like I'm just saying that. It's a new reality. This is a light. This is big lifestyle changes. This is serious commitment to something. Just walking through a door. And then we're gonna pull some more cards here. Yes, and then we have death, serious transformation, a serious death moment, and then we have oi, that gnome. It's like you cannot. It's like or this is how I'm also getting because like I said, there's a lot of you, but it's like some of you know something serious. Okay, pretty much like all that I have just said before, it's coming in like this now. It's like whatever you're going through, it's going to be resolved, but it's not very fun. It's not very fun. It's like I'm seeing a lot of orbs on that one, Jesus. It's not very fun, whatever you're going through, but you have a deep understanding. You have a deep understanding that it's going to be very good for you, and it's going to resolve and bring upon lots of fruits and fruition. Just lots of gifts are coming, and they are. And you have been patient. You have been patient, but for some reason it's almost like this is taking forever, type of vibe. It's like it's funny. It's funny because it's weird. It's very ambivalent with this because it's almost like you have to do something in order to enact this change, mixed with the universe is holding back from this change. So it's like you're very conflicted, Scorpio. It's like you're like on one hand there's nothing you can do to make this manifestation happen faster, but on another, there is something that will make the situation better. But making the situation better is not going to make the manifestation happen faster. You see what I'm trying to say here? It's very weird, this energy. But however, the guidance here is just to completely accept whatever is right now, completely accept and become wise and know that you'll learn something from this situation. Once you accept that, you actually ascend. You actually will come out of the situation better than you thought. Interesting. And you'll go through this death process. Well, actually, it came out like this. So it's this. Okay, so it's this card before that. It's sitting here and understanding, perched, that this chaos is meant for something. It's almost like you're just mastering. You're mastering this manifestation. You're mastering. You're mastering the chaos that you're in. you're not enjoying it. You're not enjoying it. And that's when I saw the orbs earlier on. You're not enjoying it, but you are enjoying the knowledge that you're gaining from this. You are enjoying the wisdom that you're gaining from this, aren't you? You are gaining a lot of manifestation tools to your arsenal. I think I'm saying that right. To just your repository of knowledge. You're gaining. You're essentially gaining, and all the bad, you're savaging the good out of the bad, pretty much. And you're just going through this transformation, essentially. And the guidance here is just be patient, and grow from this experience, and trust that you're going to come out of this with the manifestation that you set out to have. Oops, excuse me. I love when this card does this. This card flipped out of the deck, fell on the floor, and it is the Gawacha card, and it is the card of surprises. It's the card of things that you don't. Hold on, the cards went everywhere. I looked at the. Sorry, excuse me, guys. We're fixing the cards before we move any forward. But yes, there is a surprise moment that's happening here, disguised as something that you really, disguised as something ugly, disguised as something hard to look at, disguised as something that you just don't want in your life, type of thing. But right behind that, we have the Singer of Transfiguration. They're essentially, you're going through this phoenix moment, or the situation that you're in. It's like you're taking it all with you. All the knowledge you gain, you're taking it all with you, essentially. Right now, next to that, we have here the fiery sword. So there is this righteous energy. There is this justice, just energy that is surfacing from this. Right after that, we have the judgment. This is like the judgment card, and it's like, so Vanish, the truth is unfolding. The truth is unfolding, and the truth of why you are dealing with this in the first place, and you trusting that, you're gonna achieve the impossible here, and just lots of things that you don't expect. It's like manifestations you didn't think were gonna happen. You never thinking thinking that you're not gonna get out of this. Once you let go of that sorrow of the, once you let go of the sorrow of the situation you're in, for some of you it's like you're not wanting to be where you're at, or you're not wanting to wait any longer for your manifestation. Once you let go of that grip and you just kind of forget about it, you just not just like, oh, whatever, if it happens, it happens. But essentially when you do that, it just, there is this victorious moment. There is this victorious phoenix moment of ascending. That being said, the guidance essentially here is let go of, because that seems to be what is unfinished here. Let go of wanting to see a specific outcome, and just lots of let, and trust that justice will be served. Now one more. I like it. I like it. We have Odin right next to the power card, the Raw. So Odin is today's Odin's Day. I love seeing his presence here. But yeah, there is this guidance that you're receiving, and that guidance essentially is this is interesting, because this is my Odin card. Look, yeah, there it is. He doesn't. He's missing an eye, right? He's missing an eye. This guy is blind in one eye. He has gained knowledge. He has gained wisdom, and it did not happen overnight. None of this happened overnight. It did not happen overnight. And that patience, you will be more than rewarded with it. You'll gain so much power from the situation. Essentially, should you follow this guidance here, should you just listen to your guidance? I don't even feel like you need my guidance. It's like you already know the guidance that you're needing to listen to, essentially, and that it's like you're gaining power through your own guidance, or you're just gaining power with the situation, or Odin is just here to say, just prevail with the guidance that Olin Odinson is delivering here, with letting go of wanting a specific outcome, letting go of wanting to see a specific manifestation be resolved right now, and just trust that justice will be served. And because of that trust, you're going to receive almost, essentially, you're going to come out of this moment stronger than ever before. That being said, let us pull a tarot card. I shoved it reverse, but I was looking at the lovers. Might be dealing with the Gemini. Ooh, what is this? Well, this card is out there, and then we're going to pull one more. Look at that. Diligence, hard work, persevering through, working through winters and working through the seasons. Essentially, the sage sits atop the mountains and meditates through all the seasons. It's having that diligence, that night energy, letting your passion leading you on your horse, and having that fight power, and just persevering through the darkness and letting things happen. But that being said, it's not doing nothing. It's continue, because it doesn't feel like you're doing nothing at all. It's not. I'm not saying sit back in your chair and relax. It's continue doing this righteous or justiful work, whatever that is. Don't let your pride, or just don't let your pride, your ego get in the way of wanting to see it now. It's almost like if you save they're giving me an example of a building falls, and it falls over like a city of children, and you save the children, and immediately you're like, where's my claps? I just saved these children. And you kind of discouraging the crowd, like, ew, like, relax, buddy. Like it's almost like that. It's like don't let the energies of expectance. Don't expect too much, because then the universe is gonna be like, is gonna hold back until you let go and just let it fall into place, and just continue doing your justiful work. Continue with this phoenix rising moments if you're going through that, and accept. And then we have Iris of the Rainbow. After a hurricane, there's a rainbow, a message through the stormy clouds, and just you can trust. You can trust the storm will pass if you are going through that. And the cycle is ending, though. It is ending, and you are going to receive lots of power, essentially. Lots of just you are getting quite powerful, it seems. And yeah, we're gonna do one more with the Fairy Tarot. Wow. Here we go. There we go. If you survive that message, then there we go. You're having some. Here's Iris of the Rainbow. Essentially, here's Iris of the Rainbow. Where's she at? Oh, I randomly picked her up in the middle of the deck again. That's magical. Yep. Here's her message. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. And 3 of summer and 6 of autumn. The good you do comes back to you. So if you save a group of children from a falling building, you don't need to depend on the applause. You can trust that it's not that you did it for that reason. That's how karma works. For every cause there is an effect. So if you just continue doing your justiful duty, your service to your job or whatever it is, you can trust that you're going to receive your accolades. and then the goody do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Wisdom tied into that message too. So it's paying attention to, if you're in a situation, it's because you're meant to be in that situation and gain as much knowledge and wisdom in that moment as much as you can, because nothing lasts forever. You can count on that information. Nothing lasts forever. That being said, Scorpio, that was your message. I hope that was beneficial. If it was, my fairy services are available below in the description. Thank you guys for being with me here on my journey. I love each and every single one of you. I love all of your comments. They do help me, and just it's nice to see the comments. They're so nice. I love you guys. That being said, anything else? Yes, like, subscribe, comment, share, press the belly bell. Follow my Instagram if you are wanting to get in on the daily very messages I do Monday through Friday. And that being said, until the next fortnight, Sagittarius. I keep almost saying Virgo, so you might be dealing with me. But until the next fortnight, I say to you farewell.